Welcome to the Bigfoot Whispers Hub. We are doing a session tonight, and tonight is going to be a very special channeling, so I hope I do him right. I received on the board that President Reagan wanted to step forward and talk about the country, he said. So I am going to let him take over. Hello. Thank you for letting me be here this night. We have things of deep concern at this time. We have a great country. This country has withstood so much. In the decades and decades it has evolved. We are now getting out of a slump. Our country had 8 years slump. A lot of damage was done. It infuriated me on the other side to watch this. I could not be an influence. They blocked me. One thing that I do appreciate is that this president does have prayer. It is very important to call upon the divine and angels. I do believe that this president has been touched, even though his words are garbled. But his choices are becoming strong. Somehow, in the near future, a unity, a coming together, a coming of arms needs to take place for this country to withstand what is coming. Don't be in fear. I'm not here to make you fearful. When I was president, when you walk into that office and you are briefed to the secrets of the world, you want to jump off a cliff. It is so scary. But that's when you realize that you have to hold tight to those that you have chosen to be your advisors. You have to trust them. Maybe not thoroughly trust them, but you have to trust them. I leaned on my wife a lot in those years. She balanced me when I became fearful. She was strong and I needed her to be strong. That is one thing that this president does not understand, is how to lean on his wife, that she could help him. She could balance him. She's a smart woman. Strong woman. He needs to learn this. This is one of his life experiences to come to grips with loving another person and trusting them and honoring them. If he did this, she would be dedicated to him like no other. He needs to understand this. But this is for his own personal thing. It's not for the country, but just for him. We greatly appreciate all the foreign forces that are coming to arms with us. We greatly appreciate the knowledge and the intelligence that we have. We greatly appreciate the strengthening of our armies. This is a sad day and age that we have to have that strength. We have to have that strength because there is evilness out there that is matching that strength, and we cannot let them. We need to be one step ahead of them in order to keep the people safe and sound. Our president understands this. He has advisors that understands this. So let the people know that they can trust in that. This president has many presidents around him. All he has to do is call out their name and open his mind. The IS is worldwide, is deep and infiltrated. It even stems into America. Secrets are sold, communication sold, but that's the way it's been always. You can't trust many in the government. The people need to come to understand that they have to support their president. You have given media too much power. It needs to stop now. The Congress needs to respect the president. They need to let him do his job, because this president is led by a lot of other presidents, if you only understood that. We are with him 24/7. You have many great presidents with him, walking the halls of the White House, listening to the communications, then whispering in the president's ear which choices are the strong ones, and then he makes the decision. We could not do that with the other president. He had shut us down. But this president is open to the still small voices in his head which make good decisions because he listens. People are good. People are sound. Yes, in the news and the media, turn it off. Do not listen to it, do not watch it. Because they are bringing a volatility to society that is not true. There is no such thing as a Democrat, and there is no such thing as a Republican. One day, politics will come to understand that. Many times I said, let's ride the horse, when I made a decision, which meant let's ride it out and see how it plays out. This year will be a calm year in the United States. This year will be a year of preparation in the United States. Many will come to understand that. There will be volatility in the Eastern European Hemisphere. IS will show its strong arm in foreign lands. What they want is us to come to war with them. They're going to try to strong arm us into a war. This president needs to be smart about that. There's other avenues you can take besides war, and he knows that, or he will come to know that. Don't be strong-armed into a war. Be prepared for a war, yes, but don't let IS dictate to you of war. Listen to my words. Ride the horse. Ride it out. Be prepared, but ride the horse. Your cabinet is 90% accurate, which is good. So understand your cabinet. Your vice president, I really enjoy. I follow him a lot. He is someone I would have as a vice president, because he also could be my friend. So as this President Trump, understand that you have sources at your hands. We've all been made frustrated through Democratic and Republican parties. Ignore them. These are men playing games that you don't need to be involved in. You need to put your foot down, and they need to knock it off. They try to bully me also in my presidency. And each one of these senators have their own little secrets and power plays. And they get the thrill of that, which is so disarming to me, disgusting to me. Just work for the people. Cut and dry. Do your job. That's all I ask them to do in Congress and Senate. Do your job. Understand why you're there. Knock it off with all the playing and the manipulation. You're not paid for that. The people want peace. They want you to understand that they see through you. You all think you're so sly. They know. That is why the president is in place at this time, because the people saw a need for a good change, not the same repetition. So I have said my piece now, and I will let Robin go. Love your country. Be proud of your country, because it's a good country. And it's good because of you, the people. You are the country. And I loved serving you. I loved the people. And I was proud and honored to be your president, Ronald Reagan. And I challenge the president in some decisions he's going to make soon. Ride the horse. This is President Ronald Reagan signing off.